Hi, this is Seth Mosley, Full Circle Music Show faithful listeners. Thank you for tuning in so faithfully. You've stuck with us through 100 episodes. Here's the deal. Consider the first 100 episodes the beta test, and the real thing begins now. It begins on March 26th. Rapidly approaching. March 26th. Why is that important? Because it is the launch, episode 1 of season 1 of the Made It in Music podcast. Yes, we are rebranding. It will no longer be called the Full Circle Music Show. It will be called the Made It in Music podcast. Why? Because we are focusing on one thing and one thing only. We're focusing on providing you tools and resources to go full-time in music and to stay in. So that's difference number 1. Absolutely much more focused, clear, concise format. Number 2, the big difference is that we're going to be focusing a lot on video format. Now, it'll be in a lot of different avenues, so I'm not going to say specifically where, but just know that in addition to audio, we will have a HD 4K camera, multicam, very, very high quality version of these conversations that you can consume as well. So that's difference number 2. And the third difference is you may have noticed that as the podcast started, you kind of just start wherever you're at. And at the time, pretty much all of what we were doing business-wise on the music production side and the songwriting side was in the Christian music space. Since then, our companies have grown an absolute ton. We've seen, even this week, we've got a top 10 song in the country, national USA country charts. And we've had gold records, and we've had top #1 active rock songs in film and TV, on NFL Network, on Amazon, and we've even launched a new arm of our company that's called the Sync House that's focused on music for film and TV. So a lot of new areas. Again, make sure you mark your calendars for 3/26 and make a note that when it drops, the first episode is going to be with John Cooper from the band Skillet. If you look up the band Skillet, it is synonymous with worldwide hits, headlining major tours, headlining arenas, having songs in every sort of film, TV sync spot imaginable, having millions and millions and tens of millions and hundreds of millions of Spotify plays and YouTube plays. These guys have learned and mastered the art of creating a die-hard, loyal fan base. And in music, that's all any of us are after. We're trying to create fans that will stay with us for life. And that's what these guys have done. So 3/26, mark your calendar regardless of what kind of music you listen to. There's a lot to take away. And if you would, do us a favor, if you're not already, hit subscribe if you're listening on iTunes. And if you also wouldn't mind, head over to our YouTube page, hit subscribe on that as well. It's just at official FC Music, so subscribe. That's number 1. And the last thing I'm going to ask you to do is when it drops on 3/26, be prepared to hit share. The greatest compliment that you can give to us is referring our stuff to your friends. So we really do believe that this is content that nobody else is bringing at this intimate of a level and pulling back the curtain. So there really are no secrets. We want you to win. We want our listeners to win. We hope the same for you with your circle as well. So be prepared on 3/26 when that first episode drops. Hit share. Oh, and one last thing. We are going to be moving to a bi-weekly format. So expect a new episode every other week. These episodes are going to be absolutely incredible. So stay tuned. 3/26, mark your calendar. I'm Seth Mosley. Thank you so much for sticking with us, for listening. I'm from Full Circle Music. We're here in Franklin, Tennessee. We'll see you on March 26th.